In a time span of 15,000 years, humans went from hunting and gathering to commercial takeaway. Animal agriculture arose soon after British colonisation and European settlement in Australia. It was 12 weeks after the first fleet arrived in 1788 that there was livestock originally consisting of just 7 cattle. The mass production of farming livestock coincided with other industries and began in the late 19th century, the later part of the Industrial Revolution. Livestock nutrient waste can negatively affect ecosystems and the quality of drinking water. The World Health Organization states 50 milligrams per litre of nitrate is the maximum level allowed in potable water. Nitrogen and phosphorus from nutrient waste can also harm the ecosystem through loss of biodiversity, including water and airborne eutrophication and possibly causing toxic algae bloom, influx of weedy species and nitrate leaching. Industrial agriculture is responsible for almost 3/4 of total freshwater use worldwide. A negative relationship has been shown between livestock density and environmental quality due to toxins in surface and groundwater. Animal agriculture does cause the loss of natural ecosystems and is even said to aid in disturbing amounts of phosphorus and nitrogen surrounding terrestrial ecosystems. This is problematic because whether we realise it or not, we rely on a lot of elements that ecosystems naturally provide, such as food, materials and shelter for wildlife. Forests can reduce greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, decrease the probability of flooding by delaying snowmelt and water release. Forests aren't the only superstars of the ecosystems. Along with grasslands, they both degrade plant litter and animal feces, keep potable water pure, and regenerate fertile soils. Humans dividing natural landscapes into smaller and isolated areas cause habitat fragmentation. Native vegetation cleared usually is highly productive and fundamental. Domestic livestock grazing reduces vegetation and aggravates the restoration of native species by introduced species. Grazing also decreases the regeneration of native woody vegetation. If the environment is dry, the situation could possibly eventuate in desertification. Untouched native vegetation areas surrounding livestock can still negatively impact native species by blocking their normal path and creating unnatural barriers. The specific case study I'm investigating is the effect Bos taurus, aka cows, may be having on Bushells Lagoon in the Hawkesbury, New South Wales. Bushells Lagoon is listed as an endangered wetland. One of the reasons it is threatened is due to the grazing of cattle, which is considered a potential impact. Cattle graze around the lagoon and have caused great damage to the banks, particularly to the reefs, and on extremely hot days travel into the lagoon to cool down by standing in the water. We must consider the information expert authorities express and evaluate the enormous waste of both renewable and non-renewable resources that are being depleted due to intensive animal farming, like eating less meat or none at all, to reduce the proven correlation between livestock density and catastrophic environmental damage.
Created using Powtoon.